Just don't. Just tell us not to play. Just make up some stats. Just make them up.
We have to play because we can't forfeit. We just don't have to play well.
We are forfeiting every time we step on the court.
Well, but at least we're putting up points, so it looks like we actually showed up to play.
I'm telling you right now, we're not winning 10 games.
We're giving the presentation.
They're not winning 10 games.
Look here, man.
They're not winning 10 games.
Well, I'm going to say we're going to win 15. I'm going on the over on this.
We're losing by 20 points a game, Lonice. To a bad. I don't know what I'm talking about.
But you know what? But see, here's what you don't understand, Pete. We have a long season in basketball. They can get that together enough to play some quality games because on Sunday, Matt Ryan, Matty Ice, said, and I quote, at 4-6, we are just starting to play our best football. And if they can just start to play their best football in week 11, then doggone it, we got 82 games in Philly to get it together to win 15 games. We can do this. We don't have to start playing our best basketball until March. I'm just saying.
Crickets.
I'm just trying to make you feel better about this. Everybody coming off the ledge. That's been my theme for today. Everybody coming off the ledge.
Well, let's stop wasting airtime on the Philadelphia 76ers. What was that you posted, Lonice? I didn't get a chance to read it.
Which one? I posted several different things.
I'm talking about the one that got a bunch of damn hits and had my damn phone going off.
About coming in off the ledge. Apparently things are falling apart in good old DC.
There's a lot of places where stuff is falling apart.
Well, but in DC it's all happening today. You know this.
No, it's not.
QB
it's
got drugged by the.
Why is everybody? Okay, so no. I'm gonna start it off by saying this, and y'all may think I'm on the opposite end of the fence. I didn't have one problem with what he said. Not absolutely one problem with what he said. RG3.
Oh. He said what he said. He said it the wrong way.
No, he did not, Jay.
No, he didn't.
What did he say? What he supposed to say? We suck. He basically said the whole team sucks, and I suck with him. What else is there to say? It's the truth.
No.
It's not. It's what he.
It was his phrasing.
He hasn't taken the phrasing of what he did.
Same exact thing. Y'all would not be jumping on Peyton Manning because he won. He wins. That's the only reason everybody jump on him because he ain't
Peyton Manning has taken the hit over a course of time where he's allowed to say certain things.
Aaron Rodgers has pushed the blame on people.
Pushed the blame on.
But Aaron Rodgers has balled out to be an MVP and a Super Bowl winner.
That's the point I'm making, Jay. The fact that he's not winning. That's the only reason.
Wait. It's the fact that he's not winning. Oh, and by the way, he's never won.
So if I'm real nice to women, I can still call him a B? I mean, what's your point? So I'm real nice to women, so I can call any woman a B.
This is
don't act like you've never seen it. And don't act like you don't understand what we're saying.
I know exactly what you said, but you're going too far left with this. It's not as bad as it seems.
But hold on, that's not what I posted. So you cut me off before I could actually tell you what I posted that got all the hits. I was starting what led up to that because whether or not he got drugged and what he said, whatever.
What?
We can agree to disagree on that. But what I actually posted was because after the debacle that was the loss, that led to his statements that people may or may not agree with, that led to the Instagram post from Deshaun Jackson that then led to the coach dragging him, led to some dude burning his jerseys and thus and suches and giving a whole monologue on YouTube, which is highly entertaining. Very funny.
It's very funny.
And then there was an open letter to RG3 from a fan who was very disgruntled. And thus
some random
was like, y'all coming off the ledge because y'all are falling apart at the seams in DC. Yes, lots of places are having issues and falling to pieces, but Washington is going through right now. I almost feel bad for him. As an Eagles fan, but not quite.
Prev, Boo. You see what happens when somebody gets a little bit of taste of winning. They act like the Redskins been winning on a regular basis the last 10 years. They get a little bit of Jay. They get a little bit of taste of the playoffs, and all of a sudden they whip it out.
That 5 minutes ago, somebody said, "Yeah, today it's all going." I was like, "No, it's been going on for a while. I don't even mess with you anymore."
They got a little bit of taste of the playoffs. And now they just flick fans that they like really suck, and there's no light at the end of the tunnel. As one of the, I think it was Prev, because you had posted something from the Washington Post or something, and one of the comments on the Washington Post is that the Redskin fans, I thought they were the one fan base that could be alienated. Every year, regardless of how bad they are, they come back the next season full of hope and potential for their team. Now I'm not so sure. Because
that's the funniest one. The funniest one was the one where he said his 10-year-old kid asked if he could root for another team.
Wait, but then the guy that was like, I'm going to have my firstborn any day. What's my reason to have them be a Redskin fan? The saddest tweet I've ever made.
This is terrible. Jay, you used to this, right? Jay's used to this.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sitting here shaking my head like, boy, y'all just
they are falling apart. I was like, wow.
Just don't know. Y'all rookies of this. Y'all rookies of this.
Tell her, Jay, get on my level.
Y'all rookies of this.
Hey, Jay, tell her, get on your level.
Right.
Get on my level.
Get on my level.
Jay, no, actually, what you're looking at
and the sad thing is, you know what's going on right now? There's people in Cleveland talking about 6-4 like we 0-8 or 2-8, and the radio host is just like, people, we're in last place, but we're 6-4. If you would have thought we were going to be 6-4 back in August, I bet you every last one of y'all would have took that. But now y'all acting like 6-4 is like 2-8. He was like, y'all need to get a grip. He said, we are a patchwork team. All these injuries, and we 6-4 with Josh Gordon coming back. Any one of y'all would have took that. But right now, y'all want to talk about, we need Johnny, and Brian Hoyer ain't getting it done. And it's like, we're 6-4. We were in first place for a week. You would have loved to be in first place for a week. He said, don't act like you had all these great quarterbacks. Don't act like Brian Hoyer is. He said, don't act like Indianapolis. Don't act like you had Peyton Manning and went straight to Andrew Luck. And we went from Brett Favre to Andrew. Can't appreciate nothing.
Can't appreciate that.
So
I mean, gave y'all money. Should have never gave y'all a decent record team.
Decent record. Shouldn't have gave y'all a new stadium. Shouldn't even brought the team
gave y'all
back.
A new stadium. You're right, Prev. And y'all want to get new uniforms? Y'all want to get new uniforms in 2015? No, y'all don't deserve new uniforms. No, we can't appreciate what you got now.
Can't appreciate it. And speaking of people going off the deep end.
Hold up, Steve. Let me explain something too. Like, okay, here's the thing about Cleveland. Cleveland, with a couple of bright spots, never experienced dramatic spikes in badness like what you're seeing. There was always kind of the same level of bad. You had low expectations. Those expectations were generally met, but they didn't miss those low expectations. They didn't barely fall short of those low expectations. They generally got there. Jason, is that correct? When you thought you were a 3-13 team, didn't you get to 3-13?
Mm-hmm.
That sound about right?
That is right.
So So when you're in DC, when you've held on for this long, and you knew that with a little luck you'd come in third in the division, a distant third, and all you wanted to see was some modest improvement, new coach, rehab quarterback, upgraded the skill positions. This what you saw on Tuesday on Sunday against Tampa Bay, that's not like a kick in the nuts. That's like you dragged your nuts across a landmine or something. I mean,
don't say it.
I mean, the thing is that y'all, but again, just like P said, you need to get on my level. When they play yakety sax on your highlight reel, y'all don't know what yakety sax is. The Benny Hill song, the Benny Hill show theme song. We've had how many years in a row of yakety sax being played on the theme song on the highlight reel for the Browns, and y'all complained about a few years.
Well, don't say y'all. I'm just saying I can imagine
everybody but Prev and that Redskins fan, and not Prev.
Wait. Okay, but speaking of
I wish I had a hotkey.
Stop it. What you saying?
I think the only team that can sit there and say get on our level is the Raiders, because they are realistically looking at 0-16.
No, but they're
realistically looking at 0-16, but at least they made it to one Super Bowl in the last 15 years.
Oh Lord, stop it!
Browns. Hold on, Levine. Hold on. Stop, Jay. Stop it.
Where's the picture of RG3? No, you're supposed to bring it up on you.
See, that's what happens when you give somebody Shazam. Stop it. See?
Where's the picture of RG3? Where's the highlight for the offensive line?
I'm muting him, man.
That's what you get. That's what the Cleveland Browns have been dealing with for the last.
Well, Lonice, what you like? What
you get to do? You get to pass the hacky sack to the Redskins and say, "Here you go." Now try and get back up to the 3-13 we're used to.
Oh Lord!
Hey, it could be worse. You could be the Raiders.
Okay.
Well, I just said that.
While we're on irrational thinking, it seems to be
Speaking of irrational.
Yeah, very irrational.
Hold on, Lonice. You going in and out. What'd you say?
How's everybody doing?
Outbreak of irrational behavior and thinking. Last night, I had some friends who were Steelers fans having a complete meltdown on Facebook because at the time they were losing to the Titans.
Oh,
and then it was we need to fire Todd Haley, which okay maybe, and then if we lose to the Titans, we have to fire Mike Tomlin. Easy, guys, relax. What are y'all going through? Pump your brakes.
But Lonice, is funny is that these Steelers fans.
Hold on, I ain't even hear, Lonice, what you said. So you was going in and out, and all the mass destruction that's going on with Deon over here.
Destruction. Now, I was saying last night I had on Facebook discussing the fact that if they lost to the Titans, they need to fire Todd Haley and Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I was like, easy, relax, maybe Todd Haley, okay, fine. But Mike Tomlin, and then it was this whole, because I've heard this several times this season, that Bill Cowher was a better coach than Mike Tomlin.
Oh.
He's ruining Bill Cowher's team. I mean, they're completely gone off the rails with Steeler country. And I'm like, okay, look, to Steeler fans, that's a personal message for all Steeler fans that are watching this particular show. Relax. Mike Tomlin, not a bad
RELACKS.
He's won one, he's lost one, just like Bill Cowher, and he's done it in less time than Bill Cowher. And oh, by the way, y'all have 6 damn Super Bowl rings. Rest on your laurels. Nobody wants to hear you whining about the fact that, okay, you're having a bad season, so you say, but oh, by the way, you're 7-4. Shut up.
So Lonice,
shine up a trophy. Be quiet.
So first of all, Deon, unmute yourself because I muted you. If you can hear me. If you can't hear me, you're gonna be. There you go.
Sorry, he's back on.
Because you was cooking some fried chicken or something. You was making a bunch of noise up in there. I don't know.
In the warehouse, man.
Okay.
Warehouse.
Second of all, the whole Steeler fans, Lonice, you're talking to the most irrational set of football fans in the history of the game. So, I mean, Steeler fans. That's what I'm talking about. This is a insubordination right here. This is insubordination.
Well, this is the thing.
Oh.
This is the other thing.
Nah, I wasn't finished. Damn it, Deon cut me off. Hold up. No, all I was gonna say is everybody keeps talking about. You might want to unmute yourself again, there, Deon. Everybody keeps talking about Mike Tomlin getting fired. Man, the Steelers have had 3 coaches in the last 1,800 years.
Right.
They ain't fired nobody.
What I was going to say is that with the Steeler fans, they act like the Bubby Brister era didn't happen. For some reason, it just magically didn't. I remember when the Steelers were nobody.
Brister got to a divisional playoff game.
I was about to say the Steelers.
I remember when the Browns used to beat the Steelers on a regular basis in the 80s. Remember the whole 80s, after all these boys retired, the Steelers were just a regular team, and people act like they didn't exist. But today's fan doesn't remember when you had to accept that, okay, we didn't win the Super Bowl this year, and we're just a good team that made it to the playoffs. That's okay, too. I know I'd take it, but we got Browns fans now talking about we need to throw in Johnny and throw the season away. I love Johnny, too, but no. He ain't going 6-4. If you put him
what are you
going
to do with Hoyer? What are you going to do with Hoyer? Are you going to franchise Hoyer?
You mean what Jimmy Haslam want to do with Hoyer? Jimmy Haslam is going to let Hoyer, when the season's over, let's say Hoyer wins 10 games. Jimmy Haslam's going to tell him, have a good career, and he's going to put Johnny in. That's what's going to happen. Now, what would I like? I would like Hoyer to get another deal, one more couple-year deal, something like that, but that's not going to happen. He's going to take his money and go to Houston.
Will he be unrestricted or restricted?
Go to Houston?
He'll be unrestricted, I believe.
Who knows?
But, I mean...
the reason why I asked is there could be maybe 4 of these guys in play this year. You might see Cam sent out to the free agent market.
No.
They'll get rid of Ron Rivera before Cam.
No. That ain't even a mic, Prev. No, you reaching on that one, man.
They don't like him in Charlotte.
Who don't like him in Charlotte?
The fans.
Fans
don't like Cam.
Not true.
No. Pete, I'm living this. I am living this.
You do not like Cam?
From you. I'm telling you, South Carolina folks love Cam.
Okay, but
South Carolina. We're talking about Charlotte.
Where do you think half the fans coming from?
There are Carolina Panthers. That means folks, right?
The people in Charlotte don't even go to the game.
Right. They still get their tickets. So again, what they are is sick of Cam. The vast majority of them are sick of Cam Newton.
Okay, so get rid of Cam and see how many games you win then. Get rid of Cam.
Well, that's the point, though. I mean,
y'all act like
you look at
you. That's beside the point.
Necessarily think
no, they are acting like that, cuzzo. They are, not us.
No, but you know what? I don't think the team will let Cam go. I don't
what I'm saying.
Say no.
Cam ain't going nowhere.
I didn't say he would go anywhere. I just said they don't.
I was addressing Prev saying there might be 4 potential free agents going out in the market. I'm like, Cam is not going to be one of those free agents. I just don't see that. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
More to the point was, my point was more to the thing is, if he's an unrestricted free agent, it's going to go both ways. If he's got other suitors out there, he's going to listen to them. And y'all go on about these contracts, and okay, let's say, what is his value? If y'all saying dudes X, Y, and Z aren't worth this and that, what is Cam Newton worth? I don't know.
In my opinion, Prev, it seems like to me, you got to have a good quarterback coach or a coach that can mold the quarterback.
Thank you.
Because
Thank you.
If you look at Sanchez, this man is, to me, he's playing different. He's playing way better than he did at the Jets. And Cam Newton doesn't have any support with Ron Rivera. He is the NFC version of Rex Ryan. And Cam Newton all of a sudden became over 4,000 yards to trash.
Can I just piggyback what Jay was saying? Do you have to have a quarterbacks coach? You need an offensive coordinator and an offense that caters to the QB, and then you build around that. However, everyone seems to forget, or everyone seems to be forgetting that season pass record is first year. So the dude can ball. He can ball. Yeah. He can play. He's proven it. Something's not right on that team in that offense because he doesn't look happy. He looks miserable. We haven't even seen Superman. Where's Superman at? We haven't seen him. I haven't seen him.
The man is playing hurt.
I'm not saying it's a good move to get rid of Cam Newton because, as Deon said, dude can ball.
You don't get rid of a guy that doesn't have anything. He doesn't have anything in that offense. Nothing.
Also, looking at that Monday night game, I don't know if you guys saw that game. Their offensive line is absolutely putrid. I'm talking about. We're not talking about getting beat with technique, hands. These guys got flat out bull rushed and manhandled. I'm seeing linemen just get ran over, just get ran over.
Best guys.
So he doesn't have anything. Just to go along with what he said, he has nothing.
Let's talk about more important things. How the Super Bowl champions all of a sudden is a bad team. How that happen?
I don't know if I would characterize it bad. I don't know if they ain't gonna make the playoffs in the current state of affairs. But
it happens when you let go of.
Prev, you're right. Bad. I can't do that because there's a lot of teams.
But the NFC South is just putrid.
You gotta make a face when you say Prev bad teams. Yeah. What do you say, D?
No, I mean I don't think they're gonna have much competition. The NFC South sucks. So it's like if they can right the ship, they'll be okay. Then I don't see anything.
What are you talking about? The who?
He talking about the Seahawks.
I ain't talking
down
about
the road. I'm talking about down the road.
Oh, down the road, yeah. But I'm talking about the Seahawks. All of a sudden, they don't like each other no more. Nobody likes.
No, I think they're fine. I think they're okay.
Who, Seattle?
Yeah, I think Seattle's all right, man.
Okay.
Everybody want to get paid right now, and not everybody getting their money.
9-10 games and not make the playoffs.
Sure,
Seattle's fine. No, where's the dumpster fire in freaking Seattle? No, they're fine. Dumpster fires in New Orleans, Carolina, for Tampa. Suck.
But all four of those teams make the playoffs.
But Seattle seems to be falling apart at the seams, unraveling, if you will.
I don't think they are. That's all I'm saying.
I need somebody in you a new mic.
If they don't make the playoffs at 7, at 9, 7,
what did you say?
Who's going to stop them, Prev? Arizona? Possibly.
Well, yeah, Arizona. They're stopping everybody now.
But that's it. That's it, though. Right.
You talking about the NFC? Who's going to stop them?
Arizona.
Hey.
That's a good place to start.
Let's start with Green Bay.
I forgot about them. Yeah, you're right. How can I forget about that?
Never forget about them.
You know why I forgot about them? I'm sorry, Lonice. It's because their defense is really not that tight. I'm sorry. Their defense is really not that good.
They don't need it right now.
Back is putting up basketball numbers.
Okay, but what happens when I get into the laboratory and come up with a defense that's gonna hold him?
When is that gonna happen?
Yeah.
When is that gonna happen? When is that gonna happen?
Right.
It can happen. That's what they get paid to do.
I ain't saying it can't happen. I'm asking you when.
Now, are you waiting to laugh when you're in the Super Bowl?
This man is carrying me in fantasy. Carrying. And I had a nerve to consider not keeping him this year. Had a nerve.
Pete. In all due respect, can you please not bring up fantasy, please? In all due respect.
Okay, we won't bring up. I'm losing too, so
I'm just saying that, I hear you, Lonice, and I hear everyone saying on what I understand, I get it, but I have seen a weakness on that team, just like I see the weakness, like everyone else see the weakness at Florida State.
But what team is going to? We'll get to that. But what team is going to take advantage of the Packers at this point? What team in the NFC other than? I mean, the Eagles couldn't do it.
No.
Cowboys.
I mean, if we had a starting QB,
you're right. That's a good point. That's a great point.
The Saints can't even win their own division right now.
No, that's a great point. You're right.
I don't know. I mean, Arizona's offense is good enough, but I don't know if they can afford it.
Right. No, great point. Great point.
To me, it's the Packers to lose right now. If they keep the offensive line playing the way they playing.
Yeah, I have no answer for that.
Because think about it. Last year, they were not healthy. They didn't have Cobb. They didn't have Aaron Rodgers. Trust me, I know. They was on my fantasy team. And the thing is, yeah, I mean, I can't even remember who was quarterback. And it wasn't Flynn last year, was it? I don't even know who was quarterback.
Somewhere else.
No, I think
he got cut and re-signed with the Packers.
Yeah.
I thought he played 2 other before he made his way back to the Packers.
Either way, though, what I'm saying
he still made his way back and got some teams.
But what I'm saying is that takes away from everybody else. Because I mean, you don't have the other people on the court. You can't double both Cobb and Jordan Nelson, and then Aaron Rodgers turn around and beat you with some dude named Adams. I'm like, who is this cat?
Right.
Oh yeah, the cat that just scored a touchdown. That's who he is. I mean,
that guy.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I hear you, man.
They look good. They look good right now.
If anyone could put it together, that weakness is on that defense.
I feel you.
They could all.
I'm just saying, it's possible that Seattle could win 9 or 10 games and be like the Cardinals and be sitting at home like the Cardinals.
That's a definite. They're definitely gonna win 9 games and be sitting at home. Because I see that.
Yeah, that doesn't make them a bad team though. That's all I'm saying.
Doesn't make them a bad team, but it does make them not in the playoffs. And
come on now, sensationalizing like the media. They're so bad. Come on. Speaking of bad though, I don't think Peyton Manning saw that coming.
Oh, that was tough. That was ugly. That was ugly.
He had a lot of, I mean, what? You know what? Peyton Manning wasn't even ugly. What was ugly is how brutal them cats was taking hits.
St. Louis came to play.
Daniel Sanders hung out to dry.
St. Louis came to play.
I got mad. Daniel's on my fantasy team. I got mad when I saw the hit. I mean, I jumped out my seat and I was like, oh. And then I saw the
old school. That's the NFL I grew up watching.
I loved it. I did the same thing, Prev. I was like, oh my God, look at
this. Yes, you can.
Dude.
Yes, you can.
Dude.
Yes. And the crazy thing
I felt bad for him, man. He got
it was a legal hit too. Hit.
That's what I'm saying.
It was legal. I had the Rams defense, and everybody had them like at negative points as their projection, and them dudes almost single-handedly won. My big toe. I was like,
wow,
brutal.
I hereby resign from any fantasy football things.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that.
It only keeps coming up. We're not gonna talk about it.
I'm gonna resign. I'm just letting you know right now. I'm resigning. I'm hereby stating I quit. In other words, okay. Maybe I can just not be so professional.
He's putting a lineup in for
Don't be Derrick Rose now.
I just thought I quit. Wow.
I don't want you. I know you might be sore. Your hands might be sore from all the lineup changes and waiver moves you had to make. You might be sore in the meeting. You might be sore in the meeting going to your kids' parents.
Wow.
You know.
Wow. That's not even fair. That's not fair.
I don't want you to be sore, man. So this
supposed to
is
be Joakim Noah.
this is the last couple.
You supposed to be like Joakim Noah, not Derrick Rose.
Hey, D, you got 14, 15 fantasy games. You can just sit a few of them out. It's okay.
That's not right, man.
Just saying. They call me Mr. Glass. The kids were
Call
right.
me Mr.
He
Glass.
ain't even Mr. Glass. He missed the BAN. That's what he is. That's what
So
he
you
is.
don't buy it, Pete?
BAN.
You don't think
Huh?
he's being smart with his body?
Look, I have no problem.
I think his body can't
Here's
keep
my
up.
point. I have
You don't
no
think he's being smart with his
problem.
body?
I don't have no problem. See, no, he's being smart with his body. He's not being smart with his mouth about his body.
Yeah, that was the bad. I'm concerned about business meetings.
That's my point.
Man,
Just say, I think I need another full year to get myself together. So I'm going to sit out about 20 games this year. So just bear with me. Don't say no dumb crap like, oh my God, I'm gonna be sore. Man, pay me $1 million to be sore. Pay me $1 million to be sore.
I can't go to business
I'll be
meetings.
sore every day.
I would expect RG Cornbread
Deon,
to say something like
You
that.
sore a little bit, but you enjoyed your time playing football, right?
Oh, I hurt every day, but I'll do it
But you
again.
enjoy
I'll
it.
do it
Have
again.
you missed a meeting yet, Deon?
In the heartbeat, huh?
Have you missed a meeting?
No.
Hey, I would expect RG Cornbully to say something like that.
Well,
Hey,
I'm trying to
We're
come
gonna
to
be
my
sued
man.
if we say that word on the show. I'm sorry.
Are we?
I'm just trying to come to his aid and try to defend what he's
Keep trying.
talking about.
Keep trying.
I mean, I don't know if
And
he was necessarily
No.
stating that that's the mindset that he was in. He said, when I'm on the bench and I can't play, I think about those things. Hell, who doesn't? I don't think he's saying that. That's
Robert
a
Griffin
mindset.
Rose. Robert Griffin Rose.
I don't think
No,
Yeah.
don't put them in the same boat, Jay. It's not the same.
it's not
It
the
is
same.
not the same.
That's true. I take that back.
How was it not? How was it not? I gotta know.
No,
how it's not.
RG3 is not telling people, oh my God, I'm going to be sort of. This man
RG3
is talking
said it's
about.
not my fault. Derrick Rose said, I don't even want to
He
play.
ain't even say it's my fault. It ain't. Derrick Rose is a punk. That's what it is.
Guys, I'm not.
There's
Listen,
no comparison.
can I just play devil's advocate? Can I just be the defense attorney?
Go ahead. You
Notice
say
you
you're
said
doing a good job.
Notice you said devil's advocate. That means the pro is right. So you saying devil's advocate.
Okay, let me strike that from the record. Let me just get my defense attorney.
I've been watching Shonda.
Can we get a continuance? They're killing me right now, Your Honor.
I've been watching Shondaland, boy. I can flip this on you in a
You're
second.
on it. Yeah, no, I'm
just say,
like
can
I
you be
said,
the defendant? Just say, can I be the defendant?
that's all I need to do, Jay. That's all I'm trying to do, brother. I mean, I'm just saying, he wasn't saying that. Think about it, guys. He said when he's on the bench. She asked when he's on. What are you thinking about when you're on the bench? You know what I'm thinking about? How I'm gonna be hurting later in life when I'm on the bench.
The problem is,
But when I'm playing,
Thinking about, you said when you're on the bench, what are you thinking about? When the next time I can get on the court to help my teammates? Wow.
Listen.
What an answer. What an
My
answer.
next meeting.
What a
That's
novel
what I think.
concept. We
When I'm on
just
the bench, I
we
think
just
about
talked about how
what my next meeting
RG3 didn't say the politically right thing and say it the right way, and you gonna get his man a pass? Come on, man.
Listen, I will defend Derrick Rose. I will not defend RG3. I'm done with him. I'm over him as a football player. He can go kick rocks.
That's
I'm done
fine.
with him. I'm done with
That's
him. Derrick Rose.
Don't make him pick a rock. His ankle will fall off.
Derrick Rose is just brutally honest. Okay. Everyone, can't just be.
So RG,
say what you want to hear.
But Charles Barkley played as much as he could.
You don't think Derrick Rose when he's on? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
That's why.
I'm just asking a question.
Derrick Rose sounds like somebody that never got hurt before and is having to deal with it.
There you go.
That's what he sounds
there you
like.
Go.
He sounds like somebody that's
that.
never been hurt,
mm-hmm.
and he's trying to deal with trying to
he
be
doesn't.
hurt. The
And look
thing
at
is
Jason.
that,
You are so right.
He's never had to go through some real adversity from a athletic
because look,
standpoint.
it's back
Not
to
in
back.
life, but
It's
from
one
an
after the
athletic
other.
standpoint.
Jason, it's on my defense attorney's team. He and I met before. Jay, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely correct, because look how many times the brother has been hurt. Look how many times the
Then go sit
severity
down.
of the
And
of
how
the
many
hurt.
guys we've had retire early in their career and they're doing just fine, made their little bit of money. Go sit down.
Right.
Right.
Well, I tried, Derrick. I tried. Listen, I tried.
No.
And what doesn't help him is they're still winning without him. So
There
He'd
you
be
go.
better off if he was on the Memphis Grizzlies. Nobody would say anything. But you playing in one of the hardest working teams, one of the grittiest cities in the country.
you ain't even got to
You
go
talking
that far,
about?
Jay.
I got to worry about
go right to the top. He's playing in the city
Where Michael Jordan played.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what they say? WWMJD. That's what they think.
I'm not gonna pile on top of that brother because he's been through it.
I am.
And like Jason said, he's not used to going through. He probably ain't used to that.
And I'm not
playing 10 games in 3 years.
And I'm not used to plane turbulence, but I deal with it. What are you talking about?
No, that's not. That's just low.
Oh my God, the plane is shaking. What am I gonna do? Stay on the plane?
I quit. Once again, I'm done.
It's no different than like remember when the carnival.
What do we do? Jump off the plane?
Remember when the carnival ship hit the rocks and the captain said, "I'm getting out of here," and left them people to drown. Now, shouldn't somebody? The carnival captain, he was trained, right? Wasn't he supposed to be trained to say how to handle situations? But what did he do? He said, "Man, I'm out of here." No, that's not what you do.
I'm done. Jason, you helped and killed me in court. I mean, what is wrong with you?
Hey, I'm just saying, Derrick Rose, you got the best trainers in the world.
Your Honor, the man,
you know what?
Your Honor, the man's drunk, Your Honor. I don't know him. I don't even know. He was at the deposition, but it won't ours. I don't know who he is.
May I address Jason for a second?
What's up, Prev? What's up, Prev?
First of all, the captain.
Damn, Your Honor, I don't know who the man is. He was drunk at the deposition. I don't know where. I don't even know where he came from.
If I may,
Get him out the question.
Jason, first of all, the captain wasn't hitting the rocks.
Oh, man.
Second of all, despite his training, the captain overcame the training by jumping off the boat. He's alive. The rest of them folks is dead. I don't know what that got to do with Derrick Rose or not.
What I'm saying is that when Pete was talking about, I ain't used to turbulence. He said I don't like turbulence, but I get over it and I'm used to it. Derrick Rose has to deal with injuries just like everybody else.
He ain't got no options. That captain had options.
That captain was trained.
But I choose to live instead of jumping off the plane.
But the captain was trained now. The captain has gone through training. That's
So
like
the
saying when you on a plane, right, and there's turbulence, are you people, when you train, you supposed to handle that situation regardless if it's scary or not. You've been trained, right?
You know what? When the people on that boat, that dude going away on the lifeboat doing like this.
He was trained how to release that latch on that lifeboat. And he's trained how to come down the steps.
I'll tell you what, I can't.
He put that little stick on the wheel. He put the stick and held it in place.
Right.
Held the stick in place.
He put a club on that.
Put the club on it. That's hilarious.
The club on the boat wheel.
Did I see that Adrian Peterson got suspended?
Yes.
Yeah. Rest of the season.
Somebody mentioned something about some switches. I was trying to think about it.
Dwight Howard. Your girl, Dwight Howard about to get jacked up too. They trying to get him. She trying to get him.
Yeah, she trying to get him.
It ain't gonna work because that's the NBA. This is the NFL under the gun. But you know what?
Daddy?
No, I'm saying Adrian Peterson. Did he had to? So he had to pay back the other money. He just sitting out the rest of the games, right?
He doesn't have to pay that money back.
No, he
got
doesn't.
paid all them weeks.
Oh, well, that's why he's out of the rest
trying
of
to fight.
That's why they're doing.
Yeah.
For what?
Now he's not getting paid.
Well, no.
Getting that express property remorse.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying, Prev. Pete, he okay. Let's say they want to take the money for the rest of the year, but you're gonna follow that up with some logic there with what he was saying, like you don't show remorse, you haven't shown anything.
Person, you.
This
you
whole
we
gotta stinks.
We gotta put some sensationalism into how hard the hand we're slapping. We're turning it burgundy red. You know?
They are giving him the Ray Rice treatment, and he is not Ray Rice.
Thank you.
No,
thank you.
Like
thank you, Lonice.
Lonice,
the one time you came in,
they ain't giving the Ray Rice treatment. They trying to go. They taking it to another level with this. To be honest with you, think about it. Really think about it deeply.
No, but Rice because they screwed it up. They tried to fix it. So now they're just trying to be really mean and nasty to Adrian Peterson to make him an example.
But that's what I'm saying. But this is true. But that's what I'm saying. And in comparison, you give somebody the benefit of the doubt by, like you said, if I didn't know what I was doing the first time, I screwed it up. They know what they're doing now, and they're trying to make a point that doesn't need to be made. To me, this is a lot worse.
Yes,
it's a lot worse.
I agree totally.
But that's the thing, though. They're only doing it because they're still trying to make up for Ray Rice. You can't fix that. You screwed it up, own it, and move on.
The thing about it is that now you're trying to listen, man. You can't come into my home and tell me how to parent my kid. The law can, but I don't need to get anything from you. The NFL,
right.
really, please, man, get out of here, man. We're doing that now. That's what we're doing, like Stephen A. Smith. Are we doing that now? Because that's how I feel about it.
Are we doing that now? What the hell is that?
Yeah. What is that?
What is that? What the hell is that? Are we doing that now? Are we doing that now?
Hey, I gotta roll though. I gotta get something to eat.
Peace out.
Yeah.
I'm on Central Time, so I'm good right now, but I'm going to sleep anyway.
All right, Joe.
All right, Lonice, you got to get that Wi-Fi working. Get that Wi-Fi working. Deon, I'm gonna need you to not make all the fried chicken noises, and we out.
That's funny. I'm about to eat some fried chicken right now.
Later.